The town of Morros Hollow had always been a quiet, forgotten corner of the world. Surrounded by ancient woods and a lake that reflected the stars like liquid obsidian, it felt untouched by time. But those who lived there knew better. The stillness wasn't peace, it was suppression. It was the weight of something vast and unseen pressing down on the hollow, reminding its residents to tread lightly, to never ask too many questions about what lay beneath their feet or above their skies. For years, the night sky had held a peculiar beauty here. The stars burned brighter, danced longer, and shimmered with hues no other place could claim. The old folks spoke of constellations unique to Morros Hollow, patterns that shifted subtly as if alive. The younger ones brushed it off as folklore, a harmless eccentricity, until the lights began to dim. It started slowly, a handful of stars barely noticed. Then entire constellations vanished overnight. By the end of the month, the sky above Morros Hollow was pitch black, as though the cosmos itself had turned its back on the town. People whispered about it, speculated. Theories ranged from natural phenomena to government experiments, but no explanation brought comfort. Among the uneasy, none felt the dread quite like Mallory Finch. She was an amateur astronomer, inheritor of her grandfather's telescope and his obsessive journals. For weeks, she had watched the stars vanish, one by one, until there was nothing left to observe. But the telescope revealed something else, something lurking in the darkness. It wasn't immediate. The first time she saw it, she thought it was a smudge on the lens. A blot, shapeless and faint, hovering where Orion's belt should have been. But it moved. Each night it grew larger, its edges sharpening. What began as a shadow became a presence, a writhing, undulating mass that seemed both infinite and bound. Mallory tried to share her discovery. She brought friends, skeptics, anyone willing to look. But through her telescope they saw only blackness. Some accused her of fabricating the story, others simply pitied her. Alone, Mallory dug through her grandfather's journals for answers. The pages spoke of the veil, a barrier separating their reality from something far older, something ravenous. He had believed the stars weren't just distant suns. They were sentinels, guardians maintaining the balance. And now they were gone. Mallory began to feel it too. The darkness wasn't just above, it was within. Dreams turned to nightmares, filled with whispered voices and impossible geometries. The town seemed to rot under the weight of the lightless sky. Plants withered. Animals disappeared. People grew sick, their eyes hollowing as though the dark had seeped into their very bones. One night, Mallory ventured to the lake. Its surface was unnaturally still, a mirror to the starless void above. She brought the telescope, desperate for one last glimpse, one last hope. But as she peered through, her breath caught. The blot wasn't distant, it was here. It loomed above the lake, its formless mass churning with an almost organic malevolence. Eyes, dozens, perhaps hundreds, blinked open within it, each one staring directly at her. Mallory's mind reeled, every instinct screaming to look away, but she couldn't. The thing reached for her, tendrils of shadow stretching across the water, and for a moment she felt its thoughts. You are seen. You are known. You are nothing. The town awoke to find Mallory gone, her telescope abandoned by the lake. But the stars did not return. The darkness remained, spreading, consuming. One by one, the people of Morros Hollow succumbed, disappearing, vanishing into the void that had claimed their sky. The town faded from maps, from memory, until it was as though it had never existed. But on clear nights, in places far from any city's glow, some claimed to see a strange patch of sky, an empty void where no stars shine. And if you stare too long, you might feel it staring back. If you've survived the terror, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Nightmare Vault family. There's more cosmic horror, eldritch beings, and nightmarish stories waiting just around the corner. Like, comment, and share your thoughts. What's the most terrifying thing you've encountered in the void? Keep your eyes open and remember, the nightmare is always watching.